Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here, and today we're talking about Rob Zombie's Firefly Trilogy, which is House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. And we're going to ask the question, what is the best movie in Rob Zombie's Firefly Trilogy? Today on Hack the Movies. Hello, Casey and Joey C. We're back.
We're
here.
back, finally.
It's been a while.
It has. A while ago, we said we were going to do this, and I said, we'll get really dressed up for it. And as you can tell, we all kind of forgot and did a last minute. We tried our best to come up with Otis, Baby, and Captain Spalding.
I think we did pretty good.
Not bad.
Based on the circumstances, I think we did pretty well.
Some did better than others.
Yeah.
Some are not wearing their cat's costume from 3 years ago. Anyway, yes, the Firefly Trilogy from Rob Zombie.
It's amazing you even have that shirt. Sorry. It's even amazing you have that.
I forget, this is left over from Screenwave. I forget why we had it. I wore it in a couple videos, but I forgot why we had it originally. Yeah, the Firefly Trilogy. Rob Zombie's magnum opus? I don't know.
Okay. That's nice.
Very divisive trilogy. Very, very divisive. I used to really like these back in the day. And by two. I used to like 2 of these back in the day when I was a teen. Yeah, it was a fun time to be a horror fan back then. Rob Zombie was starting to make movies.
Right.
I liked his music. Did you guys like Rob Zombie's music?
Rob
Yeah, I like
Zombie.
his music.
Yeah. I like him more than Manson. Manson's fine, but I was more of a Rob Zombie guy.
I've seen him, Ozzy, and Manson all live. And
Wow.
It was so awesome.
When they did that tour, I was thinking of doing that tour when he was Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson. I was thinking of doing it.
It was amazing.
Because it's just for anything, like the stage presentation.
Oh, it was
really
unbelievable.
cool.
It was literally like a theatrical show.
Yeah, that stuff
Unbelievable.
looks awesome. But yeah, everyone was excited for Rob Zombie to start making movies because his music videos were awesome. And the origin of House of Thousand Corpses is an interesting one. It took a while for this to come out.
Right.
He was designing mazes for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. And I guess he came up with this movie idea for them. This,
Yeah,
like,
just the name.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the title. Yeah.
come up with it later.
Exactly.
That's coming up with a title and figuring out a plot later. That's one way to make a movie. It
Boy,
shouldn't
is
be your only way to make a movie, but it is one way to make a movie. I mean, that's
Yes.
how my web series came up, Mummy Cop.
It helps for inspiration.
Yeah, we were like
It really
brainstorming
does.
ideas. Someone said Mummy Cop. Like, that's a good title. Like, oh, now I got to figure out what the rest of it is.
Yeah.
I've
Not
done
the
that
best
before.
way to come up with an idea. It's possible. It's possible.
Always outline first.
Yes. A lot of people do the Ed Wood thing where he's like, Dr. Acula, we'll come up with the plot later. So yeah, he came up with this idea. Universal, of all people, like funded it.
Shockingly.
And then they chickened out.
Exactly, after reading the script.
Yeah. Well, no, they.
Oh, I thought they
No,
filmed
they
it.
made the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
they made the
right?
movie.
Oh, yeah, Casey. They
On the
made-
lot.
Yes.
On the lot, they made the movie.
They made the movie on the lot.
And he bought it back, right? With
Well,
his own
that
money?
was the interesting thing. So I remember some tapes, some of these videotapes from 1999 will have the first teaser of House of Thousand Corpses, where it's 3 guys in hazmat suits digging up a grave,
Really?
like the police,
Wow.
and it's like something shocking happened. House of Thousand Corpses coming to theaters, written and directed by Rob Zombie.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that.
So that's
Me
on.
neither.
That was on the VHS tape. Then there was a second teaser trailer, and I remember seeing it when my mom and aunt wanted to go shopping. So they sent me, my cousin, and my little sister to go see Adam Sandler's Little Nicky in
Oh
2000,
my goodness.
2001 or 2000. Sister probably should not have been watching that movie.
Yeah.
And they played the teaser for House of Thousand Corpses, which is what I just mentioned, but with like little clips in between. And I remember it, like the last shot in the trailer, or one of the last shot in the trailer, is Otis ripping up the face and going like, "You wanted the boogeyman or whatever, you found him." And I remember my sister freaking out, which is funny because then, as you can see, we both have Bill Moseley autographs. She ended up having a huge crush on Bill Moseley a few years later.
Well, He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
And he's so normal looking.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a really nice compliment.
Yeah,
He's
that
very
is nice.
normal looking. Hold on, I'm adding that. I'm adding that to my Hinge profile. I am normal looking.
As opposed to his character.
There you go. That's fair.
Who in the first one does something's up. Something's up with him in the first one.
He needed that beard.
Also, every time that we say Firefly, I just think of, have you seen The Pacifier?
Yes.
They go, Fireflies. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
These Boy Scouts are picking on the Girl Scouts.
Is Pacifier Vin Diesel or
yes.
The Rock? Okay. I knew it was one of those two. I knew it was one of those two.
Why are they called the Fireflies?
That's their...
I don't know.
The last name is different.
All their names are from Groucho Marx stuff. Remember,
yes,
Devil's Reject screeches to a halt to explain that. But anyway.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
So yeah, I remember being a kid hearing about this movie coming out, and then guys,
what?
It didn't come out.
Nope.
And it was one of those things where it's just like, wasn't there supposed to be a movie coming out with Rob Zombie? Like, isn't that like a thing? Like I saw previews for it. I think it was coming out. And then in 2003, Rob Zombie purchased it back from Universal.
I wonder for how much.
Yeah, me too.
I'm very curious about that.
I don't know. They spent some money on it, and then they had to reshoot the ending, but we'll get to that.
A couple of million at least.
So he buys it back, and he shops it around. No one wants to distribute it until Lionsgate decided. Lionsgate was doing a lot of interesting things in the early 2000s. They're putting Saw out and all this other stuff. They went really hard into horror. So they got it. They somehow whittled this bad boy down to an R rating. And they put it out. And the good news is, since it didn't cost them any money to make the goddamn thing, they turned a really good profit.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wow.
That's a really good point.
But later, Universal did have the House of a Thousand Corpses maze.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it ended up...
Doesn't matter?
No, at that point, I mean, they worked it out.
Well, there's a funny video. I think of Rob Zombie at the maze, and he's like, I can't believe that they didn't want to make this movie, and now I'm here in their maze.
Please put that in.
And it's a pretty good clip.
That's great.
So I didn't get to see it in theaters, but I got the DVD. And real quick, can I talk about the original DVD?
Please.
Yeah.
Did you own this?
I did own this.
Okay.
I have it, too.
Yeah, the menu screens. Each menu screen, it's just like the characters talking to you, like
the whole time.
Shit the bed. Well, howdy, folks. Come on in.
The home screen is Spalding going on like a whole thing. He's reading a magazine. I think scene selection is Otis.
Yeah.
Just ranting like a crazy person. I think Baby's in one of them.
Yeah.
And then there's a secret option on the DVD. I don't know if you ever found this.
No.
I don't know.
There's like a thing. A lot of DVD menus used to have secret things.
They
you
were
could look
wonderful.
Like you scroll sideways and stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
There was just a bunch of like raw footage of them dicking around on a green screen.
Yeah.
So it's like the three of them just sticking around on the green screen. It was just I miss like DVD menus. It's like one of my favorite DVDs.
Because all the behind the scenes footage was lost apparently. And the deleted scenes.
Oh, the behind the scenes footage in this like sucks. It's like they're dealing with like a crank and they're just looking annoyed.
Yeah.
I would love to see the original footage because they did reshoot the whole ending, which Rob Zombie knew they were going to reshoot. He's like, my ending sucked. I knew we were going to redo it. But
I was just talking about this with someone the other day because I'm so mad that like recently I went to Target to get a DVD. They don't sell movies anymore.
Oh yeah,
they don't
very few.
But they sell. They're like, you can go to Walmart. Like, okay.
Well, shout out to Walmart. They are killing it with the box sets.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
However, they do sell books and they sell vinyl. Okay. Yes, I'm a fan of both. However, I was talking to someone and they were like, but like with books, like I just love holding the book and like flipping the pages. I'm like, yes, I love DVDs. I love going to that scene selection. I love not being able to fast forward through. Bring them back. I
just think they're not old enough to be retro. I feel like physical media is not going away, but it's going to be more geared to people like us that like to collect.
Yes, retro.
Yes.
And then they're going to upcharge the shit out of it. They're going to upcharge the shit out of it. I'm going to hate myself.
Although I do like having just box sets that are thinner now. Like all those box sets are gigantic. I like owning all 10 Star Trek movies in a case that's this big.
Literally.
I actually like that.
It fits nice on my shelf.
I had like the old double disc box.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. I love my Thrillology of Final Destination.
The Trilogy.
Oh yeah, Trilogy. I love it.
But yeah, let's get into House of Thousand Corpses.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the back here. Two young couples take a misguided tour on the back roads of America in search of a local legend known as Dr. Satan.
Dr. Satan!
I knew someone was going to do it. There's a compulsive need to scream it.
Definitely not me.
Lost and stranded, they are set upon by a bizarre family of psychotics. Murder, cannibalism, and satanic rituals are just a few of the 1,000 plus horrors that await.
Whoa, spooky.
So yeah, I ended up getting the DVD like as soon as it was available, since I missed it in the theaters. And I loved it. As someone who liked Rob Zombie and his music videos, this just feels like an hour and a half, 88-minute long Rob Zombie music video. Couldn't get it to 90 minutes.
To Tony, Bill Moseley, Otis.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
cute. That's cute. Where did you get that signed?
Monster Mania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
One of the early Monster Manias.
In PA?
No, in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Back when it was like mostly just in Jersey.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw it in 2003. When did you first see House of Thousand Corpses?
I know, right? When did I first see it? This was one of my staple movie date movies.
Oh.
Which I know.
God.
Which
I'm like,
again,
what was I
knowing you,
thinking?
the things
How?
that you're okay with and not okay
Yeah.
with
I
are very
know.
baffling.
I literally remember sitting in the pool house with this guy I was on a date on, and we were watching The Devil's Oh, are you talking about this one? I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
House of
thinking
Thousand Corpses is what I
Rejects.
meant.
House of a Thousand Corpses. I'll tell that story after.
Okay.
I watched after this one.
I feel like a
So
lot
I
of people
can't
did.
remember exactly when,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I feel like a lot of people did. I mean,
it
you're a
had to
little
have been high school.
you're a little younger than me. I feel like that was like the big one. You might have been too young for this, unless
Yeah.
unless you're my sister and I was your brother, then I did show it to you. But most people probably waited for like that one and like, oh, let me go back and watch.
I
the
didn't
first
know
one.
that one existed.
Yeah. They didn't really advertise. If you were a fan, you knew Devil's Rejects was a
Yeah.
sequel, but they didn't really advertise like that.
Yeah.
When did you first see it?
My older sister's way older than me,
Yeah.
so it was probably around 2008. She was in her dorm room at college, and I used to go up there and stay with her on weekends, and I was probably like 11 or 12. I don't know. That's weird to think about. Like, my sister probably wanted to party, and I'm sitting there going, oh, let's watch whatever. And so her boyfriend at the time pulled this out of the shelf and said, oh, we should watch this. My sister was like, yeah, we should. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I'm only 12. So I watched it as a 12-year-old, and it was fucked.
Did it
was
scare you
fucked.
as much as Jeepers Creepers scared you?
No, nothing will ever scare me like that. I think at this point I'm old enough to know, like, all right, this is like a work of fiction. And I didn't see Three from Hell wasn't out yet, obviously, but I didn't even know Devil's Rejects was a thing.
Oh, okay.
So I watched that years later. But when I saw that, I was a huge Ozzy fan, a huge Marilyn Manson, a Rob Zombie fan. So I was like all for it. It like flipped a switch inside of me.
Wow.
And I still really enjoy this one. I just love the beginning where it's just Captain Spalding shooting the shit with a guy.
I hear ya.
And there's like a hold up, and none of this amounts to anything.
No.
The whole movie is just basically little vignettes.
Yeah, that's
it
exactly.
looks really good.
It looks really good. I will say, out of the three of them, this feels the least like the 70s.
Yeah.
I often forget it's the 70s when you
Yeah.
watch it. But I don't know. Look, I know it's not a great movie, but it's a very fun time watching it. I keep forgetting Chris Hardwick is the one boyfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm not used to seeing him with long hair, and I forgot he used to be chubby. He's also in Terminator 3.
Yes, he
as like a
is.
chubby lab tech guy. And then the other guy was Rainn Wilson
Just
from
wild.
The Office, which to this day, in my mind, he's still Fish Boy to me.
I know. Yes.
Wow.
I remember when The Office hit like NBC or whatever. And I'm like, it's Fish Boy. And to this day, my default go-to for Rainn Wilson is Fish Boy, not Dwight. It's Fish Boy.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch The Office for the first time until like last year. So I always knew him from House of Thousand Corpses, which I'm sure a lot of people look back and they're like, no, that's Dwight.
Yeah,
And
now
it was the
you would
opposite
say
for
that.
me.
But yeah, so it starts off with this thing that has nothing to do with anything, and then a Rob Zombie music video.
Just sick.
I love that fucking song. I love
A lot
the
of
sound.
eye stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
did.
that part so much. Rob Zombie's in this, by the way.
He is.
He's Dr. Satan's assistant,
Yeah.
I think.
He didn't want to be the other guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because he'd be too distracting.
So yeah, then we get, like you said, we get to meet this couple. They end up at Captain Spalding's place.
Which is this is terrible, but I feel like we'd all go there. Like,
Yeah.
this would be
100%.
a
For sure.
roadside attraction.
Yeah.
We would all go
100%.
to.
I'd be like, that'd be sweet.
It's like on the road to Vegas, like a road trip.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the stops.
I've
would go.
driven, like, what was it, years ago in the Florida Keys. We're like, scuba diving museum? Let's go.
Yeah.
Spoiler. I don't know. I don't know why we're scuba diving. Like, all these contraptions were nightmares, and a lot of them didn't work. I'm like, why did we keep trying this? Why did we keep
That's
trying
somehow
this?
scarier than this.
And then at my, at my
Literally.
sister's wedding, I wanted to go to the in Lancaster. It was the Edged Weapon Museum, but it was closed. So then we went to the Living Tabernacle, which was the story of the Ark of the Covenant. And there's a robotic like rabbi that comes
my
out. It's like,
goodness.
welcome to the tabernacle.
But yeah, I'd totally go here.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's
I'd
I'd be
awesome.
trapped.
Yeah, it looks he put way too much work into that fucking thing.
I love their passion for movies.
I wouldn't.
I admire that.
I wouldn't necessarily.
No, I
eat
mean
the fried
Spalding
chicken,
in the
but-
universe the
No,
movie
yeah, they
takes
have-
place. Spalding put way too much work into
Yeah,
this
that's
thing.
true.
I'm like, wait, it's a ride with animatronic? Like, how big is this fucking gas station?
And then when someone comes in, he's like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
They did a good job of hiding if he was like the bad guy, because even
Yeah.
in the beginning, it's self-defense.
Right.
But yeah, so you don't really know he's the bad guy. But I would do that tour.
I would
Oh,
too.
for sure.
It seemed
Yeah.
great. It's like the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
doing
And
the
he's
thing.
like hosting it and everything.
Yeah.
And the only thing I kept thinking about was like, wow, that's a short ride. And then I was like, well, it is like a gas station
Yeah.
sort of thing, so that's fine.
And it's like until the end, it's all real murderers.
Yep, naturally.
They were all real
Yeah.
people. There's like a baby in a jar, and I think they cut to like this baby in a jar, and I'm pretty sure, I have to check. I'm pretty sure it's one of the failed Ripley clones from Alien
Oh.
Resurrection.
Okay.
Because there was like a baby with a
Oh.
tail, and I'm looking at him like, that looks like the one from Alien Resurrection.
Oh, that's sick.
I had to do a side by side here to see if I'm right or not. But yeah, then we get to hear the legend of Dr. Satan, who was doing experiments with the inmates of asylum, and then people found and they hung him on a tree nearby. This gets the kids excited. They're like, we gotta go check out that tree in the middle of the night.
I would fucking do the same thing.
It's true.
How about
Me
we check
too.
it out tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'd probably wait till tomorrow. Yeah. I don't do good in dark. I'm little, I get scared easily.
You get scared in dark places?
No, I'm manly. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Do that.
And if you were to get scared, someone like me would just go, get in there. Like
Yeah, and
the
you would
haunted
tell
house.
you would tell all the actors what my name is, and then they all start calling me my name, and then they
It
would
was-
corner me.
That
in
was
a
the one.
fucking
That was
room.
when me being mean backfires. I'm like, oh, I didn't think they were gonna really single him out like that.
Dude, they kept me in that room for like 10 minutes, and then me and you are shouting in the maze trying to find
we
each
couldn't get out of the maze.
Oh, I wish I were there.
We had to yell at each other like echolocation. We're like, follow my voice.
It's like, Joey. I'm like, Tony, I don't
I
know where
have
the fuck I'm
FOMO.
going. Oh my God, that girl kept me in that bathtub room for like 5 minutes. And then they finally shooed you out of there. I'm like, hang on, that's my ride. Don't do that.
Was this Valley of Fear?
Yeah.
I haven't done that one
like
yet.
which is even like one of the really
Yeah.
scary ones. That's the funny part. So yeah, on their way they pick up baby. Sherry Moon.
Hey, you know where this Dr. Satan tree is at?
Yeah, you know where that's at. It's right by my house.
He really loves putting his wife in stuff.
Hey,
well,
why
she
not?
wasn't his wife yet.
Well,
They were dating at the time.
She was
though.
not Sherry Moon zombie
His
yet.
muse.
It's true.
It was his muse. He should get his muse some acting lessons.
I think she's awesome.
I like her in the first two.
Yeah,
okay.
she's great in the first two.
Yeah,
We'll get
she is
to that.
very annoying, but I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. She's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
That laugh. I'm like, shut up.
I mean, if she was on the side of the road and I was driving,
Yeah.
you know, I can't say I wouldn't stop. You know, I'd be like, well, you know.
No,
no,
She
keep
seems
trying.
harmless.
I don't care if it's the hottest person in the world. If they're on the side of the road, I'm like, I'm not stopping.
Okay,
I got
that's
shit
fair.
to do.
Maybe I
got
should.
shit to do.
I got shit to do.
I'm like, I've seen this movie. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. So yeah, they get a flat tire, aka Rufus number 1. I think he gets replaced by Tyler Mane in the
Yep.
second one.
Yep.
Shoots out their tire, so it's like a whole like con. So yeah, they end up back at the house. They meet Karen Black, Academy Award-winning actress Karen Black, as what was her name? It was just Mama Firefly.
Yeah, Mama
Yeah.
Firefly.
They didn't
or
have like a
something.
fun name for her.
I don't. They probably did. We
They
don't
probably
know.
did.
Possibly.
They have like 15 names throughout the movie. Mama Firefly #1.
Yes.
Mama Firefly number one.
This is the first one.
Yeah, they invite him over, and it's like the worst house ever. It looks terrifying. The gas station I'm fine with. This place, I'd be like, no, thank you. I need to leave.
Yeah. It's home for them though. It's so homey.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in that home.
No,
I don't want to be in that home where you're hanging out with Grandpa, who's gross as shit, and then Otis comes down with a fetus in a jar.
Ew.
He's so pale.
He is very pale in this.
Oh, I guess it was the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beard really helped him.
Yeah, he looks like a baby in this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I love, what is the soundproofing in this house? Because they're all hanging out downstairs, and he's got the cheerleaders tied up, and he's yelling at them. Like,
I was literally thinking about that. They would totally hear that.
And I love his like rants sound like Manson or any other like
so
cult
scary.
leader.
I think Otis is one of the scariest characters.
Oh, for
Otis
sure.
is great. Yes.
He is so scary.
Yeah.
But they're in one of the houses on the Universal lot.
Yes.
I forget what it's called, but
Is that house still
Lot-
there?
And I think
yes,
It is
it's
still
there.
actually, I think wait, that house is still
The ranch.
Isn't it located where the what's that one?
Oh, misremember. I think a location in the second one burnt down.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the first one. Actually, Casey, before this episode, the last time I watched this was with you
Yes,
for the
I was
20th
gonna
anniversary,
mention
our
that.
commentary track on Patreon.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think because while they're missing, we cut to the one's dad, played by old Ryan from Save a Private Ryan.
Right.
And you mentioned, I think the neighborhood is, you've actually been on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That house
cool.
that the dad lives in, I've peed in that house.
They had bathrooms in there?
Yes, that was the only house. It's the Leave It to Beaver house on the Universal lot in Hollywood, and they had a bathroom, so I got to go to the bathroom because we are shooting something on the lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I mentioned in the commentary, but then you have to look for the rest. You have to listen to it yourself. That I thought he was the actor in Devil's Rejects because they look so much alike.
Oh, yeah.
No, two different guys.
Yeah, even this time watching it again, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's in the Devil's
They
Rejects.
do look
Well,
kinda
look,
similar,
I will
yeah.
say this about this whole trilogy. This is like the ultimate character actor trilogy.
that's
Every
fun.
actor, you're like, I've seen that guy from a thing. I don't know their name.
So
but
fun.
It's like everyone is a character actor.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I thought Otis was Rob Zombie for years.
Really?
Yeah, until like probably 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, because it kind of looks like Rob Zombie, like a little bit. And I thought it was Rob Zombie in all three of them for years.
Rob Zombie doesn't really act. He does little parts and voice roles once in a
all three
while.
of them.
If you see them side by side, they're not. They don't look alike at all. But if you just see one out of the other, you're like,
I
that
think,
kind of looks like him.
What he's done? He's done voice acting a lot of times with James Gunn. Like he
Yeah.
was one of the aliens of Guardians. Oh, he's God in Super, the James Gunn movie with Rainn Wilson.
Oh yeah, that's
where Rainn
right.
Wilson is a superhero. Did you ever see that
No.
one? James Gunn directed. It's actually fun. It's a
Wow.
good one. But yeah, he has like an hallucination of God, and I think Rob Zombie's the voice of God. in it.
That's cool.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, of all the people.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the way, the Fireflies, they really love Halloween. They really love Halloween. Grandpa does his stand-up act that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I was confused the whole fucking time, let's be honest.
I would have enjoyed all of it though.
Yeah.
Like even Baby's performance.
Their weird
What's wrong
Betty
with
Boop
me?
performance.
I
which they
loved
have
it.
here.
See, oh, yeah.
It was this whole fucking movie's an acid trip, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And then we hear like little bits about the family. We know that Tiny's alive.
Yep.
And Tiny was played by the late Matthew McGorry, who I think on the Howard Stern show went by Bigfoot. And if you're wondering why I have my Big Fish DVD
Yeah, I
here,
was
is
wondering.
because it's signed by Matthew McGorry.
Aw, what's it say?
Always follow your dreams.
Oh!
Matthew McGorry.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
And
the
then
greatest
there's a
thing
picture.
ever.
That's so cute.
There's a picture of me with Matthew McGorry. He was gigantic.
Wow.
He was the biggest man I've ever met in my entire life.
Wow.
700?
Joey, if you were next to him,
Oh my god.
he'd be even bigger. If Kit was next to him, it looked like Godzilla. It'd be like insane. But yeah, he died shortly after the second one was done
Yeah.
filming.
Yeah.
It's like dedicated to him. Same with Grandpa in this. Grandpa died
Yep.
before it came out, so
Right.
they dedicated it to him.
And then
He did some.
Sid Haig and
yes.
from Hell,
Oh
but
my
you don't
God.
have that one.
Yeah, we don't have one.
cursed. It's
I
fucking
don't think it's cursed. No,
It's
it's just
cursed.
it's not cursed. Old people tend to die.
Oh,
Joey,
yeah, that's
and when
true.
you're like 8 feet, you tend not to live too long because your body shouldn't be able to handle.
Well, that's why I'm short. I want to live a nice long life, man.
He was really nice though, from what I remember.
That's
The
so
brief
cool.
interaction I had with him, he seemed really nice.
He did some fun interviews, like promoting these
Yeah.
movies, and I was watching the interviews a couple of days ago, and they were just like really sweet interviews.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
I
to
loved
hear.
his "This is my Halloween costume" shirt.
And his voice is
His
so.
voice is crazy. Holy shit!
But we find out Tiny, ironically named Tiny,
Yep.
he was playing Crash Bandicoot games at the time.
Ah.
In Crash Bandicoot 2, there's a giant monster, and they call him Tiny as a joke.
Oh.
You find out that his dad, Earl, who is the professor, who we realize was in league with Dr. Satan, like just got mad one day and lit him on fire. I love they're telling the story, but they're showing what Earl looks like, and he's all like mutated with the goggles. And like,
Yeah.
like, Mama Firefly was sleeping with that thing?
Yeah, literally.
He looked like that at the time when he did that.
like a hole for a mouth. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
And getting back to like the whole vignettes, there's all this like found footage stuff sprinkled in, like their
So
home
many
videos,
elements.
which apparently like real life cult stuff did that. I forget which one he took it from, like the Manson or some. They were videotaping their insane rants.
If someone needs to be killed, you kill him.
Hope you like what you see.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he did a lot of stuff on his like little DV camera, like when they had the girl tied up and Tiny's like walking through the thing. I think Rob Zombie, from what I remember from the commentary, that was him just like on tour, just in the back of like a stadium, just like going
yeah.
around.
I
Wow.
listened to that, and he was saying
Yeah.
they filmed a lot of the vignettes. Some of them were like in his backyard.
Yeah.
And he paid for them with his own
Yeah,
money.
and then there's
stuff.
one where they drive past a big barn or whatever that says "See Live Tigers." He's like, I never went to see the live tigers, but I was like, huh, look at that. Let's just film it.
That's really cool. I dig that.
So yeah, very cool imagery in this. I like that. This is the funniest part. Rufus actually fixed the car.
He did. He was like, car's
He
ready.
never,
All right.
yeah, he never intended them to leave, but he actually fixed the car because they drive it for him.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's just,
It's part of their mind games, man.
He's real dedicated to his craft. He's like, no, I'm gonna fix that goddamn car. He's like, I'm the most normal out of all you psychopaths.
I can see that.
But yeah, then after that, like it's just torture and insanity going on.
It's a
and,
lot.
and then we get a subplot with Walton Goggins, who's now in everything.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the first Sheriff Wydell, the brother of the next one.
Yes, that's right.
Teaming up with the dad to look for them. And look, Ryan, he was able to survive World War II, but he did not survive Rob Zombie's
No.
House of a Thousand
Not
Corpses.
a chance.
And you have that like classic, like a horrifying things happening with like a feel good song going on.
And then it takes forever for the officer to get shot.
Yeah.
Like when the bird's eye view.
Yeah, it
it's
goes
like
really
15 or 20 seconds of just silence.
Yeah. Which is really risky.
Yeah.
I think it worked out pretty good, though.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
But no, the movie's very dreamlike. There are these weird like dream sequences. And again, he was like very amateur when it came to like filming stuff. He's like, it was like, that was the funny thing because he was an adult, but me as a teen, I was
Yeah.
also playing with the negative settings on my camera, like the effects. Like, oh, I can do split screens. Like, do I need to do it? No, but I'm gonna do it.
And that's why I found it so interesting that like House of a Thousand Corpses, well, Devil's Rejects was half the budget
Yeah.
of House of a Thousand Corpses.
Well, yeah, I think.
I just thought,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
such a broader like scope in Devil's Rejects, whereas this is so much more contained. But there really are so many elements in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
And I'll let you continue.
Oh no!
Wow.
I was gonna say, keep in mind, like Universal was putting more money into that, and then Lionsgate. I mean, they didn't have to make the movie, but they had to pay to like. So I think a lot of things got inflated with House of Thousand Corpses. If it was just Universal from the get go, it might have been cheaper. Oh, and they had to reshoot the entire ending, so that'll make your budget go up higher.
Which
love
I'm
the
very
ending.
curious to hear about. I don't know what the
Yeah,
original
well-
ending was.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so the rest of the movie, they were like tied up, tortured, dealing with a lot of
Horrible.
stuff. You don't like this.
So fucked up.
It's horrible.
Literally
But,
all I could
all right,
think
so
of.
these movies that are all about torture, you're like, that's horrible. That's my date movie.
Casey, I was watching it and I'm like, I cannot believe Casey likes this.
I was
This
wa-
is fucked.
This was like when I watched Terrifier 2 and was like, why do I like this?
Literally.
Me and Tess were making fun of her. She's like, The Boys is too violent. And Tess is like, yeah, but you watched Terrifier. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so
I
like
was
satanic and shit. Like, oh my god.
And we just watched House of a Thousand Corpses together. And then I rewatched it with Ian because he hasn't seen them for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed right now. Like, this is what I like.
Probably like.
I'm not embarrassed. I have different feelings when we come to the second
Okay.
one. But
Yeah, original ending.
So the original ending, it was going to be, I don't know what the specifics were with like the tunnels or whatever, but it was going to be that there was no Dr. Satan, or Dr. Satan was the grandpa. And it was like a lie they made up.
Is he not in the movie, Dr. Satan?
In the original cut, in the original cut, it was like either he was Dr. Satan, and that was like the thing. It's like, oh, we just do that to get people out here. It's like a scam that we pull.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was in the movie.
Huh?
That was
Dr.
Dr.
Satan?
Satan at the end.
Well,
no,
it
Doctor's
was.
in the.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
okay.
what the original ending was going to be.
Yes, but he is in this movie.
Yeah. And that's why in the flashback to Dr. Satan, when they're telling a story, it actually is the grandpa actor as Dr. Satan in those scenes, because
Cool.
originally it was going to be revealed it was him.
Okay, that's interesting.
But they decided it wasn't very entertaining. And again, you said the footage is lost. I don't know if they ever released the script. So all I remember from that was that he was going to be Dr. Satan. But then he convinced the studio to redo the ending and like make it bigger. And that's when they lower them into because the whole time you're like, where are the 1,000 corpses?
Yeah.
And then they
we
lower
find
him
them.
into this tunnel where there's like all of his failed experiments, like mutant zombies.
Yeah, it's like mud
Yeah.
monsters and shit
Yeah.
like that.
And then there's just people, I guess, who've just been lost in the tunnels for years, and they've gone because they're also wearing rabbit outfits.
I love that, though. It's so just...
Yeah, it's a really cool ending. And then they get to that where she gets to
just keeps
the
going.
entrance of Dr. Satan's lair,
Yeah.
and there's all like the skulls thing, which are like, I think was based off like like some chapel in Europe or something that had like skulls and
It
bones
looked like
everywhere.
Goonies to me.
Yeah,
It
a little
did,
bit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it does a little bit.
And then we see Dr. Satan. He looks
Right.
cool as
He's
hell.
Fuck
so
yeah.
scary.
Yeah, he is terrifying.
He's like
looking.
tied up to like the ceiling.
Yeah,
and,
he's got like this cool thing, and
Yeah.
he's working on Jerry, Chris Hardwick. He's like about to. And we see his other experiments there, and then we meet Earl, the professor, because I guess Dr. Satan can't chase him around.
He's the one with the...
Yeah,
with
the
the
And the-
mask and the goggles. Yeah,
That's a human?
yes.
apparently.
Well, they're all humans, and Dr. Satan just experimented on them. Yeah.
Oh. See?
And apparently himself, because he sewed his mouth shut, but still had some of his teeth poking through. I don't know why Dr. Satan did that.
No.
But that's pretty popular. That was a pretty popular mask that year. It is funny how heavy this builds up to Dr. Satan, and then all it amounts to is him going like, "Hi,
Yeah, basically.
Hey,
that's
he's
my
scary.
friend."
And then another guy chases her.
bye."
If it were only that simple.
So yeah, they were able to get Dr. Satan in there. Unfortunately, they were able to save it as part of a dream sequence, but the Skunk Ape did not make the cut.
You know, that's unfortunate.
There's
The
that
what?
there's that weird dream sequence where she's running around.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to these two farmers. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
negative, and they're like, "That Skunk Ape had impure relations with my wife. I'm gonna get that Skunk Ape." Apparently, there was gonna be a subplot about
Yikes.
this mythical Skunk Ape, and I'm like, "Where would you fit that
Yeah,
into
I
the
have no
movie?"
idea.
I'm like, "You trying to do too much. You trying to do way
This
too
movie
much."
was so close to being terrible. It was insane.
And it was it was almost just 70 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's why they filmed all those little vignettes
Yeah.
and stuff to make it at least the 90
Oh.
minutes.
Because you
that
have
makes
to
sense.
you have to hit 90 is like the good spot.
Yeah.
This one didn't quite make it to 90. 80 is usually when you see a movie that's 80 minutes. This is 88. Usually when you see a movie that's 80 minutes exactly, you're like, ooh.
No,
something
I'm
happened
like,
here.
yes.
No. Yeah, I like it, but like sometimes it's a sign of just like, oh, we didn't have a lot of faith in this. We cut a
Right.
lot of stuff out, and we just want as many
That's
theater
sad.
screenings.
That's sad.
It depends on the movie. It depends
Monster
on the
Squad
movie.
is that too.
Huh?
Like 80 minutes, Monster Squad.
Yeah. It depends on the movie, to be honest.
They all get longer. These movies, they
Yeah,
all
they
get
do.
longer.
Yeah.
I hope
Way
they get
longer.
shorter again. So yeah, it's a fun ending where she's getting chased around and she gets picked up by Captain Spalding.
That's
know.
when you find out.
He's part of it,
Yep.
and then it ends again amateur. The end? Question mark? I know that was like a thing from old movies.
But Otis comes up. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, Otis comes up to show that he's part of it. Like they're all in it together.
Yeah.
I still really enjoyed this one. There was a period of my life where I decided to hate all Rob Zombie things after Halloween. But when going back and watching it, I'm like, no, I still have a good time with this one. It's fun. It's wacky. It's scary when it needs to be. And again, I like the music video feel of it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like it.
I could put this on and have fun with it.
It's one of those movies that are just really fun to watch.
Yes.
Like there's not necessarily like a cohesive story
Yeah.
per se, but it's just like one fun bit after another.
He drew in that other L and made Goober. Fucking asshole.
Great story, Goober.
And instead of fun, it's kind of horrifying.
Each time I watch it, it's like I go back to Letterboxd and I re-score it.
You rescore. What's the current score?
Right now, I think it's a 4 out of 5.
Oh, nice.
It used to be like high. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just something about it, even though I know it's not great. Although the Tobe Hooper, director of Texas Chainsaw, did say it's one hell of a great horror movie.
Whoa.
It's something that'll always be special to me because I remember bloodydisgusting.com.
Classic website.
Used to have a forum section back when websites had forums. And that was like the first forum I ever posted in. The first thing I ever posted was like in a thread about theories of what House of Thousand Corpses 2 would be. And I forget what. I think my idea was like they just go into the tunnels and find more mutants.
Yeah.
I was way off.
Yeah, you were.
I was so off.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to track down the archive of that post and see what you guessed.
And I think thankfully, I talked to someone from Bloody Disgusting at like VHS Fest a few years ago, and those were nuked. Thank God. I don't know what Teenage Tony said, and I hope to God my real name wasn't on anything.
Yeah.
Just slur after slur.
Not quite exactly.
Like even my MySpace, I'm like, will that ever get uncovered? I don't know what's on there.
I just recently found my Tumblr. Yeah, we don't need to.
You're on Tumblr?
Like way back in the day.
I
My
tried. I
God.
didn't understand it.
Oh God, it was.
I had a fake Tumblr when I was doing Joker Fan. And
That is somehow the best thing I've ever heard.
But yeah, I remember back in the day, people thought it was the sequel was going to be House of 2,000 Corpses. That was going to be the
That
title.
is really fucking funny.
It's a great title.
So I remember it came out, didn't have a lot of great reviews. People like me loved it, and we all wanted a sequel. And then in 2005, we got it. Casey, can you read the back of The Devil's Rejects?
Sure thing. Ambushed at their homestead by Sheriff Wydell and a squad of armed men, the Firefly family awakens with guns blazing. Yet, only Otis and his sister Baby manage to escape unharmed. Taking refuge and hostages in a backroad motel, the wanted siblings rendezvous with their deranged partner in crime, Captain Spalding, also their dad.
No.
Killing whoever happens to stand in their way. But as the body count mounts higher, Sheriff Wydell decides to cross the line. That's what it has. And takes the law into his own hands, paving the way for one of the most depraved and terrifying showdowns in cinematic history.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was super pumped for this. I was following the production. Me and Lauren's cousin were super in it.
Yeah.
We got his mom to like get us tickets to it opening day.
Wow.
And we were like, I was just following this like constantly.
This was 2005.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And before this, I had met Sid Haig at Monster Mania Con 2. We got our
is so
picture together and
fucking
everything. He was really sweet.
I was 10. I was 10, Tony.
Yeah, so we were all on board for this. And I remember seeing set photos of Dr. Satan on set of Devil's Rejects. And I was like, oh, wow, the movie's probably going to be about like them trying to get Dr. Satan back or something. And Dr. Satan's adventures are going to continue. Dr. Satan was cut from the movie.
That's a fucking shame.
He was in it originally?
Oh, yeah. You got to watch the deleted scenes. Sorry, Casey. Him and Rosario Dawson.
What?
Technically, he's still in the theatrical cut. After the big shootout in the
Yes,
beginning, they're
yes.
loading up an ambulance. That is Dr. Satan
Oh,
being loaded
no
in the
way.
ambulance.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with Rob Zombie for cutting him. Because he said it just, for this type of movie and the story we're telling, he was very distracting and felt very out of place.
Yeah, I could see
And I'm
that.
sitting there, I'm like, I get it. I'm like, why did you even shoot the scene to begin with?
Yeah, the House of 1,000 Corpses feels much more like a Universal Monsters movie,
Yeah.
whereas this just feels like a Western.
Yeah.
More like, you know,
Yeah, this is more Grindhouse.
Grindhouse.
Yeah, Grindhouse
Yeah.
is a good way to put it.
But so so they shot the scene. Basically, after the whole big shootout in the beginning, which is awesome, they have those armored suits, which I think another like actual cult or something had similar like armored suits
Like those
that they used.
plates that they had.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Everyone. So Rufus dies. Everyone gets out except for Mama Firefly.
Yeah.
She gets kidnapped by Wydell, the new Wydell, the brother, and Dave Sheridan,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
who I worked with on a TV show.
That's
And
really cool.
We worked on the Ed Bassmaster show. He was like one of like the actors that we had for some of the pranks.
That's awesome.
He was
Funny
in
guy.
Victor Crowley.
Yes, he was. He
Yes.
was. He's a
Yep.
really funny guy.
Captain
I didn't know that was
Doofy.
him for years.
Wait, right?
Yeah.
Sheriff Doofy.
Yeah, Sheriff Doofy.
Yes.
Sheriff
Yes.
Doofy.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess at some point they get Dr. Satan and like it just cuts. When you watch the deleted scene, it would have just cut to them being like, so has that guy said anything? They're like, he just garbled. Which I love that Wydell says, has he said anything? As if his mouth isn't sewn shut with teeth jutting out.
Hole.
I'm like, so what did he have to say? Like, fucking nothing. He can't talk.
He moaned. What are
He
you
just goes,
talking
"Rah,
about?"
rah, rah." So Dave Sheridan is, Rosario Dawson's the nurse with him.
Oh.
And Dave Sheridan's like trying to ask her out. And then she leans over and Dr. Satan does a Patrick Swayze from Roadhouse and rips Rosario Dawson's throat out.
Oh my god.
And she just gets complete. And then he just lays back down, but it's still beating. So out there, somewhere in this universe, Dr. Satan is just hanging out in a hospital.
That's right.
But also, that also bothered me because I'm just like, I imagined he wasn't even he was in the house. I imagine he's just always in his lair.
Yeah,
doing
how
stuff.
would they-
Underground.
I don't really
thing.
see him walking around the house.
How would he? He's all fucking tied up and shit.
But now I want to know, like, that's the only scene they ever released of him.
Okay.
But when I was following the production, you know how Daniel Roebuck has a cameo in
Yes,
this?
and the third one.
Yes. Daniel Roebuck has a cameo as like he's like shooting a TV show. And I guess they shot those scenes close together because there's a picture of Dr. Satan on the set of that TV show.
Who is Dr. Satan? Who plays him?
Oh, I forget, but he does go to conventions.
He does?
He'll do like,
Okay.
I think he was
Oh,
at
no
the one
shit.
Astronomicon I went to with Art the Clown.
That's
I think
amazing.
he was there. So yeah, me personally, I would love if they revisit the Dr. Satan stuff at some
Yeah,
point.
that would be
For
cool.
sure.
But I think Rob Zombie has like retroactively said like the ending of House of a Thousand Corpses could just be an hallucination, like as they're dying.
Okay.
Oh.
Not the most fun to think about.
No.
But seeing how they're never going to revisit those underground tunnels, I guess
No.
that's one way to go.
He said he might explore them in some comics. But
That would be fun.
That was a couple of years ago. I don't know if that's still on the table, but Rob Zombie, if
if
you're watching this,
if
please
the
do it.
deleted scene is canon and he's still alive, why not? Let's give
Wait,
it to us.
who's
agree.
hallucination?
I guess
Any
the
of the
main girl's
kids.
hallucination.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. That also is why Dave Sheridan later in the movie, his cop uniform is gone. He's wearing a white t-shirt. It's because that scene, it got covered in blood, so he had to take it off. So, but the movie never explains it. So suddenly he's just rocking
didn't
out in
know
a t-shirt. So yes, this movie, again, a bunch of cameos. The girl that they kill in the beginning to steal her car.
Yes.
She's in a bunch of old horror movies. She was in Eating Raoul. She has a cameo in Chopping Mall. But
Yeah,
she was
that's what I
also
was
in
thinking.
Ty West's House of the Devil.
Oh, really?
She was,
Okay.
she was part of like the evil family.
Nice.
By the way, the soundtrack for this movie,
Oh, it's great.
it got me into like that classic like Southern rock,
Oh,
like
it's
Allman
so
Brothers and
awesome.
stuff.
It is
Oh,
great.
it's so
It's
good.
the only reason I ever knew about Freebird.
Yeah,
Like, genuinely.
I got into all that music around that time. I got like a bunch of CDs and stuff because the soundtrack was so good in
It's
this.
great.
He did do a song for the Devil's Rejects called The Devil's Rejects, but it's not in the movie. I think it's on the soundtrack. It was
It
on
is on the
his
soundtrack.
CD
Well,
that
that's
came out.
good. Yeah, I saw this one first,
Yes.
and that was the date. And I
Which
was on
is
the date,
crazy.
and the scene with Sid Haig.
Wait, did you pick it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you literally had to watch Captain Spalding fucking.
You
That-
got to
While
see
you
Sid
just-
That
Haig's
one.
ball
Yes.
sack.
Like, oh my
As I'm sitting next to
God.
this person.
Literally watching it today.
I know.
I was like, ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
I think at first
What
it's like a
was
famous
wrong
porn
with me?
star. I think. I forget which. I think
Oh,
that
before it flips. to
before he wakes
reality.
up with his
Yeah.
real girlfriend.
Yikes.
But yeah, so they're on the run from the law. They've been found out, they escape, and they're on the run from the law, and someone wants revenge on them. Remember this, because it happens again. But But here, I like the evil, the Wydell sheriff. I guess he's not really the bad guy.
Yeah, and he's from
like-
Halloween.
I just like the way he talks.
Yeah,
and,
he's
like,
great.
his mannerisms and
And
stuff.
he would be mad because his brother got killed in the previous movie.
Dying's not an option. Now you stick that back in that gray matter of yours and you make that stick.
You really want him to get revenge. But it is a little inconsistent with this because, like, they're horrible people. The whole motel stuff, they kill poor Brian Posehn.
I know. Yeah, they do. Oh, man.
They just torture those people.
It is horrible.
It is.
like a
It's
while.
a hard watch.
And like as an edgy teen and everything, I was way more into like, oh, that's fucked up and like the cursing. But like as an adult now, I'm just like, oh my God, they're just constantly yelling.
I know.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this isn't as fun as it used to be when I was an edgy teen.
No, that's
Right.
the same. It was cool when Otis would be like, motherfucker. And
Yeah.
then, like, hearing it every 5 seconds,
Yeah.
I'm like...
He does have, Otis has some really good one-liners.
Yeah, he does.
Just watching the scenes, I guess I didn't realize how bad
Yeah.
it was. And now,
I mean-
as an adult,
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is
By the
really
way,
bad.
I get it. They are bad guys.
They're
Like
really
it's
bad.
letting you know these are really bad people. But then the movie, the second half shifts to like this almost comedy thing.
It is, yeah.
And paints them as like a loving family. And I'm like,
It's almost... You almost find yourself, like,
Symp-
rooting for them.
I used
Yeah.
to sympathize with them as a teen. I'm like, wait, why? They're
Yeah.
the bad guys.
It's crazy.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Your hat.
Oh yeah. Like speaking of horror cameos, PJ Souls is in this. She gets
Yes.
punched in the face.
Yes.
Again, Daniel Roebuck is in it. There's a few other people.
E.G. Daly.
Yes.
Is that her name?
Yes.
She's Candy.
Yes.
And then who plays
Tommy Pickles.
Yes, and
from
Tommy
Rugrats.
Pickles, that's right.
But the girl that's Casey in it, she's from the movie The Warriors. Have you ever seen that? Yeah, she's
okay,
the girl
yeah.
from The Warriors.
Oh, our good friend. What's his name? Michael
yes,
Berryman.
He's in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, met him too.
And Ken Foray.
Yes.
Who's what's his name? The guy who owns the ranch.
All I know is
Was
the
it
sign
Charlie
says
or-
fresh, clean pussy on it, which is really fucked up.
I know Sid Haig was Cutter.
Yeah, we find out his real name is Cutter. Yeah, okay. So all their names came from Marx Brothers films.
Yeah.
And that was like a fun Easter egg. But then they like try to work it into the plot a little bit.
Right.
And it does, because like you find out later on that the bounty hunters, Danny Trejo and wrestler Diamond Dallas Page,
Yes.
DDP,
the creator of
The yoga.
DDP Yoga.
Yeah.
The yoga, I have that.
Do you use it? Have you tried it?
I've never used it, but I have them.
I've had some friends that has gotten like really good
I
results
know.
out of people.
I've heard.
But you have to strength train.
Yes.
No, it's just
Come on the
yoga.
show, DDP. We'd love to have you.
It almost happened.
Are you fucking serious?
Early on, because he used to be in contact with Kieran, and I think they were trying to get him for Cinemasker Bugs, and then I was in contact with him, and I was trying to get him for Ready to Rumble, and then talks with whoever is representing, they just stopped getting back to me. I think he had other stuff going
That's
on.
crazy that it even got that far.
It's crazy.
So cool.
Well, that's why they're like, people do Ready to Rumble. I'm like, no, I want to get like a real wrestler,
Yeah.
not Kit, like a real wrestler, like a real wrestler that's maybe like involved with the movie or like well known. Again, not Kit.
You
A
should
good
reach
one.
out again, though.
Huh?
You should reach out again.
I'd have to see if I even have the information. If it even is that same guy. Sometimes they
yeah.
go through
Doesn't
different
hurt to
agents.
try.
Yeah.
I'll try.
And this movie was filmed in 30 days.
Yes.
That's
Well, they have the
crazy.
documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 Days in Hell. or
Yes,
whatever.
the documentary.
documentary. Yeah.
I watched that.
Documentary.
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 Yeah.
Documentary.
These New York people, they all
Yeah,
have
what?
documentary.
How do you say horror?
Horror.
That's interesting.
What did you just call her? Apologize.
See,
Thank
I
you,
would
I'm
have
so
thought
sorry.
you'd say horror.
Horror.
No.
I go horror.
Horror.
Docu.
It was funny.
Yeah,
It was funny.
how
It was
do you
funny.
say
Okay. So Carl on WTP said that. And when his other co-hosts were saying it, I thought they were doing it to make fun of him.
Oh yeah.
But then I hung out with Kaylee and she said documentary. I'm like, oh, all you fuckers actually
It is
say
in New
that.
York?
Yeah, it's
Oh my
a
gosh.
wicked cool way to say it, man.
Wicked cool.
You're from Boston now?
I was trying to throw the scent off now. Like, I'm not a New Yorker. It's not me. Anyhow, there's
Yeah.
a great piece after you watch the movie. 30 Days in Hell. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It's on the DVD. I think it's a 2-pack or
Yeah.
whatever. It is so fucking cool. And I think they
Really
did that
cool.
because there's no behind the scenes for House of a Thousand
Yeah.
Corpses. So they had to make like a supplementary piece.
Yeah.
Sup-
Supplementary.
It's weird. That is a shame that all that footage, because I remember they did a 20th anniversary like 4K, and I don't think there's any.
Yep.
There's probably new stuff on it, but probably no old footage.
Yeah,
it's the green screen stuff.
that's why
That's
it's
what it is.
weird.
Really? That's
Yeah.
all they added to
That's
it?
literally all they have on it, which is goofy because they got nothing else to work with, so they just did a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't do
Wow.
like-
As I'm looking at the behind, like all of this,
Yeah.
there's
yeah,
a
all
lot.
that. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool thing about the DVD is like all like the little TV vignettes are their own separate things. So Captain
Okay.
Spalding's commercials on
Yeah.
it. The whole Daniel Roebuck show is on it. So yeah, it's just them going from town to town and killing people. They mostly spend time at that motel,
Yeah, really
Horrible.
fucked up. Yeah.
which is horrible. Although,
Even Sherry Moon Zombie
Uh-huh.
was like in the documentary. She says that she was really disturbed by the scene where Otis like assaults.
Yeah.
the
Well, that's the
woman
thing. Oh, so Otis, like-
forcibly.
Otis like rapes a girl in the first one for like a second.
Yeah.
And then he does that in the second one. But I think he said like by the time the third one, he's like, "Can it be more implied? I don't like doing this."
Yeah, it's really fucked
Even
up.
he says something in the
Yeah.
documentary.
I don't know why Zombie likes to do it. Like the awful extended
Halloween.
cut of Halloween.
And he's in this movie.
Who, Tyler Main.
No, the guy.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, who didn't want to do this, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading.
I thought he auditioned like once and got it.
Well, I think he said like he didn't want to do it, and I think Walton Goggins was like, "Dude, just fucking do it. Make some friends, make some money," and then like it worked out. I guess he got hired in other things.
Wow. This was before Halloween.
Yeah, this is before
Yeah,
Halloween.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Before,
so.
I think
Yeah.
that was 07, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that.
But yeah, so it is weird that like there are these relatable moments with them, like when they want to like stop for ice cream, and I love there's no ice cream in your immediate future.
This is why I would want to see a prequel,
Yeah.
not House of a Thousand Corpses. I want to see them growing up.
Yeah,
I want to know how this began. Why
That
are
would be
they
fun
the
to
way
see.
they
I
are?
don't think I want to see that. Casey.
True.
That is
but then
so
what continuity
But-
do you go with? Do you go where like they actually are working with Dr. Satan, or do you pretend that
Yes.
that was a dream? Okay, so you want Dr.
I
Satan
would
to be in
love that because I love monsters and
Yes.
stuff. But Sid Haig doesn't seem like a bad dad. So I don't think they grew up. with
well,
abusive-
I don't know.
No,
I don't- well,
Do
that's
I
the-
make you laugh?
Meaning
That's the thing,
to
I
them.
I don't think I don't know if he's Otis's father. He's definitely Baby's father. And he definitely like hooked up with Mama Firefly. I don't know if he's Otis's father.
No, I don't know how
They're
that
real
works.
wishy-washy on like the relatives there.
Yeah, we'll get to the third
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Also, when
Yeah.
watching this with my boyfriend, he was like, "Wow, Mama Firefly looks way better here."
Yeah,
It's
Leslie
like they're
Easterbrook.
different.
So they got
actors.
Leslie Easterbrook because apparently Karen Black got like just they couldn't afford her.
Yeah, she didn't want to do it or something.
What did she
Yeah.
do after House of a Thousand Corpses?
She died.
She died?
I mean, years later, chill. She wasn't like, "That's it,
that.
I'm dead now."
His face.
No, but
It's like, she got expensive. She died. Which one is it?
I don't know what she did afterwards, but yeah, apparently she was too pricey. So they're like, "Who cares? We'll just get this girl." She does a great job
Yeah,
when
she
they're
does.
interrogating
So
her
good.
and she's like screaming and shit. That was cool.
I was like, this is acting.
And then they pull the books out for her, and she's just like, I'm sorry, the Firefly shit.
Sorry.
I forgot to mention the Marx Brothers. We got off track there.
Oh, yeah.
So it does tie into the plot a little bit because it's how they track him at the end. But I feel like Rob Zombie just wanted to have that film critic guy who looks like the famous film critic with the mustache.
Yeah, he does.
I think he just wanted to have that scene where that guy is just talking about Marx Brothers movies and making the Elvis joke. I'm like, this is a waste of time. Same with the chicken fucking discussion.
Oh,
I hate
my
that.
God.
I'm like, why did the minor characters need to go to a thing to talk to a guy about chicken fucking?
But that guy goes to signings.
Now, y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens, are you?
Too.
Why wouldn't you?
I
Yeah, I
know.
mean, milk it if you can.
Wait,
but-
so the movie person is in this one. I'm
Yes.
getting them like
yes,
confused
he's in
now.
this one.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that actor, he actually didn't do too much after this.
No, I was looking at his IMDb.
But before
yeah.
this, he played a shit ton of characters on Hercules and Xena.
Yep.
So whenever I see his face, I'm like, I know that guy.
That's
Again,
awesome.
character actor of the movie. I'm like, I know that guy.
Yep.
So I do like that Wydell is like trying to act within the law, and then he has the dream with his brother
Right.
being like, screw the law, kill them all.
Yep.
So he goes off the deep end. He like kills Mama Firefly, and he's like, all right.
Oh yeah.
He's working with bounty hunters. What were their names? The brothers, something brothers.
Who knows?
Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah.
No, that was Kane
That
and the
would be
Undertaker. But yeah, Danny Trejo, who's
I didn't know it
awesome.
was DDT or DDP until like a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's got a shit ton of makeup
Yeah,
on
he
him.
does.
I love that scene with them where they're like talking. They're like, "Hey, your mom's on the phone." He's like, "Oh shit, she owes me $14." I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. Again, the whole beginning is like so dark and violent with
Yeah.
like him like beating the guy in the desert, which is like awful.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, "I am the devil."
And I am here to do the devil's work.
And then you cut to jokes like that. And I'm like, it's really
And
funny.
Kane Hodder did all the stunts for that. Like he
He
choreographed
did.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Did
nice.
not know that.
Yeah, he was like a choreographed. There's not one single punch in it. It's all violent
Yeah.
in a different way.
Speaking of stunt people, Matthew McGorry in the beginning, he broke his ankle. So they had to find a different like 7-8 stuntman to play Tiny for the part where he's
How?
dragging the corpse. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
speaking of things held over from House of Thousand Corpses that don't fit into this movie, Tiny.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they show him right in the beginning so it's not jarring when he
Yes.
comes back at the end.
Yep.
And I guess he's got some burns, so it's not. If Earl had been there with his puking mouth and God, that would have felt a
Ew.
little out of
So
place.
gross.
Very.
It's disgusting.
Ew.
Again, if Dr. Satan is real in this movie, they'd be like, hey, wasn't that famous murderer we hung? Holy shit, he's still alive. That should probably be a big deal. Why is no one talking about it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Um,
He's got a whole fucking roadside attraction. Come on, dude.
So yeah, Matthew McGorry came back for that with the makeup and everything.
Okay.
So he had to stand in for that scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had to find a different. And we just talked about this. We did Steel, starring Shaquille O'Neal, me and Manny. And apparently, because Shaquille O'Neal is so gigantic, they couldn't find a stuntman for him, so he had to do all his own stunts. Because like, we're gonna find someone that big. There's no one that big.
Is Shaq taller than Tiny?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's insane.
Tiny
That's
has that
crazy.
thing.
Yeah, and he's also got like
Yeah.
he was more than just big. He had other stuff going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go around, they hang around the ranch for a long
Big.
time.
Oh, that's not big.
Huh?
Fish.
What?
Nothing.
But I love when the tables get turned on because they love to torture and everything, and I love when Wydell finally starts torturing them
Oh, it's great.
and shows them
badass.
the pictures of the dead mom, and they really get a taste of their own medicine. And it's like, oh, you fuckers, you deserve all this.
I'm like, wait a second, I'm not rooting for you anymore.
Yeah.
Although he ends up enjoying torture a little too much. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, no, buddy, you're wasting too much time. You're wasting too much time. So yeah, I like he's like stapling the pictures to
Right.
them with all their victims. But yeah, which got Ken Forey dies, but then Tiny kills him. And I do love that they're like they kill him, they get out of the house while it's burning down.
Yeah,
I
like,
love they're
rips
like
the nails out
So
of the
gross.
yeah, when they're
Oh.
biting the nails out.
God.
But I like when he's just like, Tiny, are you gonna come with us? It's like, what made you think he was gonna fit in that goddamn car across country? How are you gonna lug that guy around?
Stick out like a sore thumb.
It's like,
dude.
Otis, you can shave and be less attractive, according to Casey. But like Tiny can't really fix his image.
He'll be more attractive if he shaves.
Oh, you like him more shaved?
I like him how he looks as who he is
In
real life.
Oh, like
Oh,
in real life.
okay.
In real life.
In real life.
He
sorry.
looks totally like a normal guy.
Okay, wait. Out of all the victims, the one hotel girl, she killed herself. The one they put her husband's face on her.
She was just like traumatized.
Yeah.
I get that, but like,
When she ran out,
She's-
you're saying.
but it's like,
Yeah.
take the face off so the maid knows you're a human.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
arms were free at that point when she was
Yeah.
running. And
Also,
then, boy,
where was everyone at this hotel? They were loud and shooting
know.
guns and shit.
screaming.
Yeah.
Good God.
And then she runs, and it's like, why did you? Are you running? Into
She's
the-
delirious.
I guess so.
Maybe
she gets
she was
herself
just
killed.
hungry and had low
Gets
blood
herself
sugar or something. I don't know. Yeah,
That
she
they
gets
sell that
splattered.
mask too.
They do?
Trick or Treat
Oh, that's
That
funny.
Studios. I'm pretty sure
horrifying.
that I know. I didn't want it.
Well,
I
that
saw
is.
it there.
I just realized he does it in all three movies because in the previous one he
It's
kills.
on the back there.
He
Yeah.
kills the main girl's father and wears his face. He wears
Yeah.
his whole skin.
His whole
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
terrible.
God, that's
terrible.
disgusting.
Why do you like these?
That is such a level of like emotional fuckness.
Yes.
Like
It's sad.
Yeah.
When you think
yeah,
about it,
really.
it's sad.
Again, guys. They're really bad people. The movie kind of almost wants you to make you feel guilty for enjoying some of it. It's like, oh no, these are like awful, and you're kind of fucked up for liking it.
I know. But The Sopranos still scares me more. I'm not done yet, so don't know.
I mean, that's a little offensive to Italians, don't you think?
It kind of reminded me of the abuse and everything.
Doesn't like
the
The
assault.
Sopranos. Me, someone who can't watch
No,
Sopranos.
I like The Sopranos. It's just scary.
You've watched more Sopranos than me.
Yeah.
How does that make
Which
you feel?
is shocking. That's really shocking.
I can't do Tony's mom.
No.
I know she doesn't last long, but
Yeah.
I just knew too many real life women like her, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like watching. It's like looking in a
can't.
mirror for me, like seeing all my family members.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I don't need to watch this.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
What
she
show
doesn't
is
last
like
long.
my family?
Yeah, me and Joey, one of the Italian. We lost an Italian on the show, Casey. Johanna did a DNA test.
Yep.
And it turns out her grandmother or great-grandmother might have been a little embarrassed by their 8% Nigerian DNA, so she lied and said that they were Italian.
Wow.
So we find out that Johanna's never been Italian.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm conflicted, Joey C.
Yep.
Because on one hand, I want to yell at her for being impasta face.
Of course.
But on the other hand, it does help my theory that Italians are black. So I really don't know where to land
No,
on this.
see, that's a good point.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm like,
you're
this
at a
does
different
help if
thing.
we were so easily confused. We didn't know.
You know, Johanna's incident scared me so much that I went out and got one. And I'm proud to say that I'm 72% Italian.
Wow. I gotta do it now.
Yeah.
Maybe
I was
I'm
so
Italian.
scared.
Do you have to draw blood for that?
No, I just spit in a little bottle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then mailed it off.
I do that for fun.
Patreon.
That's where you can buy it.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. So the movie ends with them driving off into the sunset, but
And then when you get to that scene, I'm like, wow, this is a really great movie.
you got the free bird playing.
Yeah, whenever I hear it,
They
I think
get-
of this scene.
I know. I knew this song before that, but now I
Yeah.
just think of Devil's Rejects, and it's the classic Bonnie and Clyde or whatever. They went down in a blaze of, I don't want to say glory because they were horrible people.
Yeah.
But they a blaze of gunfire, and they all died.
Yeah, they did.
Like, how can you not?
They all fucking died.
They all died.
I think Otis and Sid would say for years after at conventions and stuff, people would say like, "Oh, when are you gonna make a third one?" And they're like, "We're fucking dead. We
Yeah.
are dead." So they said that themselves.
I love what Cabin in the Woods. Someone asked like the writer or director if there will be a sequel, and he went, "Did you not see the end of the movie? Like the world ends. Like what sequel is there? The world ended."
Nah. Prequel.
Yeah.
That's why a prequel.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the cover here. This was shocking at the time. Roger Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up. He did not like these movies. He didn't like movies with like torture and stuff.
Really?
And for whatever reason, I think he kind of mellowed out later in life. But for whatever reason, this like did it for him. Like this is someone who was real critical of David Lynch's stuff. Like he did not
Wow.
like Blue Velvet and shit.
Yeah.
And really, really didn't like it. And then he sees Devil's Rejects and gives it 2 thumbs up. Like, you liked it? I'm like, you liked it?
How does that make sense?
I don't know, but it was a huge. It was. I forgot it. The show this year, we've been doing a lot of 20th anniversary for 2005 movies. I forgot how important 2005 was to me for like films.
Aw.
There are a lot of big important films that I like that came out this year, and we've been covering all of them.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I probably watched this King Kong and Batman. Well, no, King Kong because it came out so late in 2005.
Yeah.
This and Batman Begins, I think I watched more than any other movie that year.
I used to think it was a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Like, even just thinking back to it, I'm like,
it
this
showed
movie's
him
amazing.
progressing as at least a director.
For
Writing
sure.
to be like, did we need that scene? No.
And do you think this is what they were like, yep, you could do Halloween?
Probably.
I guarantee you that's probably exactly what happened.
But again, you're right. It was a low budget. It made a shit ton of money.
I can't believe it was less than that.
But that's the thing with Rob Zombie, and I'll give him credit for this. I think we mentioned the Munsters. He knows he has a built-in audience. And he knows he can make a really cheap movie that is guaranteed to turn a profit because it's filmed so cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's smart. It's smart. He knows what he's doing.
He's very cost effective.
He has his place.
He knows what he's doing in that
filmmaking.
regard. I just wish his scripts were written better.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
But in my Letterboxd app, 5 to 4.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I will say, like, this was...
I gave it 5.
This was my favorite, like, growing up and everything. But, like, as I get older, I'm liking it less and less.
Oh.
What's
wrong? We're getting old.
I agree with that.
I think you need to be like the younger, edgy stuff. It's
When I
more
watched
exciting
it,
back. Yeah.
When I was 16, I was like, this is way better than House of a Thousand Corpses. And then, watching it again last week after, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, I was like, I don't know if it's as good as I thought it was.
I mean, it's definitely shot better, edited better, and everything.
It looks great.
The music is really good in it. Cinematography is really good in it. But at the time, I was a super fan. I was excited to see what he would do next.
Yep. Waited a while.
Halloween 2, and then I didn't watch another one of his movies until The Munsters, and now 3 from Hell. But yeah, you're right. It went away. There is a little comic book that comes with the movie. I'm surprised he didn't do an animated movie at some point. El Super Beasto. I'm surprised he didn't do like an animated thing in this universe. That's where you could do Dr. Satan and stuff and get real crazy with animation.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. But yeah, so disappears for a long time. And then, for whatever reason, no one asked for it. No one wanted it. They made 3 from Hell. Joey, can you read the back of I don't own this, shockingly.
let me read the back of it.
Yeah.
Let me read the back of the case. First, there was House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
Then, there was Devil's Rejects. Now, from writer-director Rob Zombie comes the next blood-soaked chapter in the most violent crime saga in movie history, 3 from Hell. After barely surviving... Okay. A furious shootout with the police. Baby Firefly, Otis Driftwood, and Captain Spalding are behind bars. But pure evil cannot be contained. And a firestorm of murder, madness, and mayhem in Mexico will be released in the terror ride to hell and back. Wow.
Murder, madness, and mayhem? Mummy Cop was murder, mystery, and mayhem. Yeah, I remember when they announced this. I went, no, I'm good.
I literally was like, why? It's been like 15 years.
No, I'm good. And I looked into it. I'm like, because again, they didn't need to. They should have all died. But I'm like, why is Sid Haig in this? Because apparently he was going to be a bigger part.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie visited him after a surgery. He's like, he can't be in the whole movie. And anyone with a brain would have been like, oh, it's ridiculous that all 3 of them survived. Let's just say he died. He's one of the ones who died.
Like before, I've seen it before, but before I got into it, I'm like, oh, that's probably what happens. Yeah. But what studio was it?
Apparently Lionsgate Film. From what I read, they said they wouldn't greenlight it if he wasn't involved.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because I remember when the trailer came out, he was in every single
way to
trailer.
Force the dude.
Wow.
Way to peer pressure.
Yeah, and he's only in it for literally 30 seconds.
But you can put him in all the previews.
And what year was it?
2019.
2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did he pass away?
Literally like a month after the movie came out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because when I worked for Aries-Scope, we were producing a Halloween documentary called For the Love of Halloween.
Yeah.
Because they make a Halloween short every year.
Yeah.
And he came and I got to interview him because he was part of it. And he literally was so dedicated like to Adam. And I guess he did the same for Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Because he was not looking good. But he came so far of a drive just to come and sit for this small interview for these teenagers production. It was so,
He was very dedicated.
He was, and he loved it.
I think I feel bad. I think the Astronomicon I went to that year, I think he was supposed to be there, but he had died like right before or like around that. So yeah, they put him in there for a scene that you really didn't need.
He was great in it, though.
He was great in it.
He's got new teeth, too.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised they didn't, like,
Yeah.
like do any sort of makeup with that.
Yeah.
Because it's brand new teeth, but regardless.
Yeah, well, there wasn't really a reason, unless they could have did the thing where like his last wish was that he be executed in the Captain Spalding outfit.
And then
yeah,
his like last words or whatever, they were actually really nice things.
Oh, but you know
What?
where they came from?
Where?
Where he says, "Give my regards to my family."
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, I thought it was like
Wait, like his
Something
last
he would
words,
say.
like in real life?
no in the movie.
Oh.
His last words was just give my love to my family and to my friends.
Those were Ted Bundy's final words. It was a Ted Bundy quote. Give my
Wow.
love to my family and friends.
Wow.
way.
You're like, wow, that's really nice what he said. I'm like, one of the biggest monsters of all time.
I was like, that was probably what he wanted to say, like Tony Todd in
Yeah.
the Final Destination movie.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
no,
that's true.
Ted
so they
Bundy.
ended up rewriting the script so that the third member is the new
Oh,
brother,
right.
Foxy
The
Coltrane.
half brother,
The
Which
Midnight
is
Wolf.
Richard Brake. Who did I mention? What did I mention Richard Brake in recently?
Barbarian.
Huh? Well, no,
Who
I
is
know
it
he
on
was
there?
in Barbarian. I feel like I reviewed a movie with Richard Brake recently, and I cannot remember what it is.
But is he Captain Spaulding's son?
Oh, Batman Begins. Sorry,
That's
Richard
okay.
Brake is the guy who kills Batman's parents in Batman Begins. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know how everyone is. All I know is Vera. We learned her name
Yeah.
is Vera.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I know is she is Spalding and Mama Firefly's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know everyone else. Maybe I think Tiny was Earl and Mama Firefly's son, and maybe Rufus. But I don't know how Otis fits into everything, and I don't
Okay.
know how.
No wonder he's so messed
Well,
up.
whoever Mr. and Mrs. Driftwood is,
Yeah.
you have some questions for
Well, remember,
them.
those aren't their real names. They're just aliases. Stop me if you've heard this one before. It's about them on the run from someone who wants revenge.
Wow.
It literally, I turned it off today and I texted my sister because she keeps forgetting there's a third one. And I'm like, hey, I'm finally going to watch it. She loved the first two. And I literally texted her. It was the same fucking movie.
Basically.
Right?
Except it was
Yeah.
filmed on digital.
It was filmed on
Oh,
digital.
yeah.
It has a different setup where instead of leaving their house, they have to leave jail. Because like they throw Danny
Leave the
Trejo back
country.
in.
Yeah.
Huh?
And leave the country.
And leave the country. Yeah, and they go to a different brothel.
So
They go to a different brothel and
they kidnap a different family.
they kidnap a different family. And then instead of the brother of someone, it's the son of someone.
Of Danny Trejo.
Yeah, although in this case, we never get any screen time with that guy. There's just that one phone call, and then he shows up at the end.
Yeah.
right.
At least with Wydell, we see him throughout the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances? Oh, let's go to Mexico. The one brothel you go to knows the son of the guy that you
Yeah.
killed while you broke out of prison. Come on, man.
Yeah, because so he was being like the warden, who is I think Herman Munster in the Munsters.
Right. Yes, he was.
Like really
Oh,
hates these
yeah.
guys. Like
Yeah.
they're celebrities. We learned actually this part was interesting that like since they all miraculously survived, 20 bullets each apparently.
And they showed
How?
like the autopsy photos.
Selena didn't survive one.
I know. Why would you bring up that? It's horrifying. Although I'm about to bring up real life stuff anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we
Selena?
learned that like they have like fans and stuff, which
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately is something that happens with real life killers. Like after some like terrorist stuff that happened years ago, there were Tumblr pages dedicated to those assholes.
Yep.
Free the three!
Free the three! Free the three! Free the three!
From mostly women, by the way, about how much
Okay.
they loved the guys and thought they were hot. I'm like, ladies, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you saying that loudly looking at me?
You're the only woman here. I know you personally wouldn't do it, but I needed
I
to
know.
focus my rage on someone.
At least he's aware of it.
But yeah, there's
woman.
people that are like, oh, they didn't do anything. Like, oh, the government's getting down. They're like, baby would never do that. They're heroes. Or some of them are like, yeah, they did do it and they deserved it. Which again is like an interesting thing.
Because that stuff legitimately happens.
It does legitimately happen.
It's crazy.
So yeah, the brother rescues Otis while he's working on a chain gang.
Oh yeah.
And then they come up with a plan to break Baby out of jail.
A ridiculous plan.
Because
if you
Dee
ask me.
Wallace is being a real bitch to her. That one scene was real predictable where Dee Wallace like brings her to like,
Yeah.
get killed, and you're like, obviously she's gonna come back and she'll be alive.
Yep.
But remember the part where Otis and the guy,
Yeah.
what's his name? Wolf.
Oh,
They
Midnight
call
Wolf.
him like the Wolf Man,
Yeah,
but
the-
it's a
yeah.
Foxy Coltrane.
Oh, okay. When they're like those other people, they get
Yeah.
them for the money. Like
Yeah,
they want to kill them
the
for
bounty
money.
hunters. Yeah.
Oh.
The bounty hunters.
Yeah.
That woman is Bill Moseley's wife.
Wow. So he cuts his own wife's face
Yes.
off.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You mean the hunters? Like
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
That's his wife.
Interesting.
Honestly, that would have been a more interesting movie. Just them being attacked by multiple bounty hunters. That would have been cool. Other than just
It
doing.
turns into Evil Dies Tonight. Evil Dies Tonight.
A bunch of eccentric bounty hunters. That would have been cool instead of just. It literally is the Devil's Rejects again.
Yeah, and I
kinda.
would have said it. I would have liked to see them go back home, but the home's burnt down. Right?
Yeah. Well, also, that would be the first place anyone looks for that.
Oh.
Although the prisoners really do that. I've heard there's lots of stories of prisoners breaking out and like inevitably it'll be like, so they went home. And it's like, how do you not realize
I
that's
didn't
the
think about
first
that.
place everyone's
What the
gonna
fuck?
look?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But even Rob Zombie said in like The Devil's Rejects, they wanted them to look as simple as possible. Like
Yeah.
he wanted the wardrobe. And in this movie, there are so many wardrobe changes.
I know.
I don't know if it's because they're on the run or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, where are they getting this money even?
Well, they're stealing it.
Oh.
She steals that Native American headdress
Right.
from the warden.
And then she looks so cute with the heart sunglasses.
That
I'm like,
is true. She does.
ah.
But yeah, speaking of her,
Oh.
how does her acting get worse as she gets older?
You-
How do you?
Dude, she literally said it in the behind the scenes. She was like, I just wanted to be as airy and ditzy as possible. And I literally go, yeah,
Yeah, you
it
nailed
fucking
it.
worked.
I guess that's what your character's supposed to do. You nailed it.
Well, I think they were trying to go for like she's been in prison, so she's gone crazy.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
you-
Yeah.
You
She
remember the
she
scene-
started crazy.
Well, she's seen like the ballerina or whatever
Yeah.
it was in the
Yeah, he's
vent.
really got into those dream sequences. He was doing that a lot in Halloween.
Two, the
Yeah.
second one?
Yeah.
I know.
But she's just like irritating, and I know she's
I like
supposed
how she's all
to be.
tattooed.
Yes.
Well, they're
yes,
all
yeah.
they all have new
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah,
now.
that's cool.
That was
I
pretty
said
cool.
something. I mean, you were in jail.
Otis
and-
looks the same.
pretty much. I think he has a new chest tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Richard Brake is fine, but
Yeah, he's all right.
it's a weak replacement for Spalding.
Yeah.
For sure.
To be honest, it's a really weak replacement for him. But I like that baby is like a problem. Like Otis is like, no, can you just like wait a
like,
little
God
bit?
damn it, pack it up. Because
Yeah.
she killed like
She
some-
killed a guy with the
Yeah.
grape soda.
Grape.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I have
That's
it.
right.
Great.
Dana Roebuck is a different guy this time
Yeah.
on the TV.
Who was
Bar-
he that we saw though? What
Huh?
movie was that again? That we saw together of him.
Saint Nick of
Yeah.
Bethlehem. But yeah, he not him. God damn it, where was I going? Sorry, my brain died for a second. So yeah, the plan to get baby out of jail was so stupid. It was so
How
stupid.
would they ever think that would ever work?
I mean, to their credit, it does work.
That's true. It does.
But then they're trying to be horrifying, like the hotel room from the last one. But what the hotel room for the last one didn't have was Clint Howard as a clown
So
showing.
random.
Like, what the fuck?
So, where's the party?
Why did that scene even take place?
I guess they needed a clown in the movie, but they couldn't do Captain Spaulding, so they just had the clown
shoe
show
in.
up
Come on.
just to
man.
shoot it. That was so dumb.
Terrible.
I'm like, talk about taking all the tension out of the room. You can't really have Clint Howard as a clown.
Yeah.
Like, Clint Howard's just funny in general. We did a bonus review for Ice Cream Man on Patreon, and
Oh, cool.
and I know he's a killer and he's supposed to be the bad guy, but he's just so funny looking.
I mean,
You
he
can't get
did make
over
him
it.
laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
But didn't work.
No.
It didn't work. So yeah, they spend time at that motel and then they just go to Mexico and then they just dick around for a bit.
I know.
For a long time.
Yeah, they party and
They're
shit.
partying, they're hooking up with people, they're not really doing
There's nothing.
anything.
Yeah, there's not. And it's so far less
Yeah.
gory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
is true.
like the scene with the wives and the
Yeah.
husbands, that was of
Yeah,
course
it's
still
really- really
distasteful.
fucked up,
Yeah.
But not as bad as the last two.
Yeah.
I think what the worst part of it was the ashes getting thrown on the
Oh,
floor.
my
yeah,
God,
that
that
was mean.
was so
Mean.
fucked.
That was mean.
Mean and sad.
Yeah. But then like the rival
Mean spirited.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Which is funny. When I went to the John Carpenter Q&A,
Yeah.
he hated the substance.
Oh yeah, I think
He
you told me.
hated
that.
it, and he was just like, he's like, I just don't like mean, cruel stuff. He's like, I just don't like
I
it.
can't think of a part in that was like that though.
I guess just because it was fun. I don't know. He's getting older.
The message, I guess, the overall message.
I guess so.
Who knows?
I'm just like, I don't know if you know this, John Carpenter. Michael Myers was pretty cruel. He killed a dog. He made decorations out of young people. Did you forget?
It's different. It's different.
And then I asked him an Elvis question. I was like, I really like Elvis. Did you ever consider doing another biopic? And he just went, no. That's all. I'm like, I couldn't have asked for anything more perfect than that. But yeah, then this gang shows up, and it's a big shootout with digital arrows and digital gunshot.
Apparently the insurance would let them have arrows on set.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
Time.
Wow.
And like I've seen the guy who plays like the main like leader of the gang and like other stuff, and like
isn't he in Sons of
I
Anarchy?
think he's in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
I've seen him in other like movies, but it's just like, why wasn't he more of a character?
He should have been more involved.
Like Wydell.
Right.
If we're ripping off Devil's Rejects and just basically doing the same thing again, but kind of different here and there, just have him do something. I'm like, I didn't even realize, like, I knew he was like a cartel guy, but I didn't realize it was like this eccentric cult where they're wearing luchador masks and stuff. Like, that sounds cool.
Like pentagrams and shit.
Again, this movie, just them encountering different bounty hunters would have been awesome.
And then the guy who owns the brothel gets more screen time than the cult guy or the gang guy. That guy is, well, I don't know where I know him from.
You do. Think about it. Think about it. Old 80s movie. John Hughes.
It's so...
John Hughes. Channel
John
Hughes.
What do I know him from?
Come on. I knew at the moment I saw him.
I don't know. My mind is just going to Weird Science just because that's the last John Hughes movie I
No.
watched, but I don't know.
Oh, Ferris Bueller's
Yes,
Day Off. He's
yes,
the car guy.
Yes.
That's the car guy.
Yes, I knew it would
Knew it.
come to you. I knew
Yes.
Okay.
Ferris Bueller. He's the car. He acts the same in that movie as he
Wait.
does in this movie.
Wait.
it. Yes.
Oh my God, did they ever go ahead with that movie they were going to do?
What?
A few years ago, they said they were going to make a movie all about when those guys stole the car and the little adventure they went on.
That would be wonderful,
Yeah, I remember
though.
the news about that. Obviously, that
And
never
everyone
happened.
went, why? Why do we need that? We don't care.
Be a short film.
I'm
That'd
like,
be a cool short
no, we
film.
get it.
Yeah,
They
cool.
played the Star Wars music and they're driving
Yeah.
with the car and it's fun. We didn't need anything more than that.
Wow.
Anything John Hughes, I would just want more of.
I literally said to myself, I'm never going to guess. I know where I don't know where that guy's from.
I hope I didn't give too many hints.
That's okay. The little guy was probably the best character in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
I love
wrestler-
what-
or no, he's a skateboarder. He's a
Okay.
professional
Oh,
skateboarder.
okay.
I love, for a minute, I thought it was Wee Man. Because it kind of, I'm not saying they all look like, but he does kind of look like Wee Man a little bit. But yeah, he's like one of the more likable people in it. I don't know if he knows that they're all murderers.
He definitely doesn't.
Or else he
No.
wouldn't have been trying to save them so much at the end.
He just thinks like these bad guys are after these
Yeah.
guys. What did they do?
Yeah.
You know? And Baby was super nice to...
Because
to
I love
him,
that
right?
she's like, you remind me of my brother Tiny. He was really big though. And I'm like, and he was burnt and he didn't talk. I'm like, what about this guy reminds you
Yeah,
of
no,
Tiny?
literally.
He was soft and gentle, probably. A gentle giant to them.
I like that, by the way. I like that they mentioned they're like the Devil's Rejects, known for the House of 1,000 Corpses murders. I'm like, oh, you worked that back in
They
there.
said the
Yeah.
thing.
Like, I'm like, no attempt to even mention Dr. Satan or any of that stuff. But yeah, I can't stress enough. It's the same goddamn movie.
So, and they don't die at the end, right?
No, they get away.
Yep.
My gosh.
They light the guy on fire, then they just get away, and it's just like, well, I don't really want to see another one because this one was bad.
Yeah, I mean, he already said he's not going to make a new one. But
Why did he do this one?
I have no idea.
Why did
I thought the fans were demanding it.
They might have. I have
Who
no
are these
idea.
fans?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who
I thought they
are
all
these
wanted it to
fans?
happen.
I didn't want it, or if I wanted something, like Devil's Rejects is so different than House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah.
So then to
Yeah.
just have the third movie be the second movie again?
You know, I didn't
Even the
remember,
cover.
Like, I didn't remember the ending to 3 from Hell.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was rewatching it yesterday, I'm like, wait, do they die? And I did actually find myself going, well, all right, I kind of can't wait for the ending now.
Yeah.
For one, for it to be over, but two, because I'm like, they must die because they're not making
Yeah.
a fourth one.
Yeah.
And it's the longest one of them
Nope.
all.
It was long.
Was
So
there
I
an
was
extended
long.
cut?
because I
of
waited
any
till
of these?
today to watch it because I've been real busy. And I was just like, well, luckily these movies are short. And I put it in. It's like, it was like
2 hours.
2 hours. And I went, fuck, oh God, I gotta watch this right now.
Yeah, you texted me and said you're watching it. I'm like, well, you're going to have plenty of time to watch it then. I got a 2-hour drive.
Which, by the way, I like that they use these mugshots in the movies. These mugshots I have here, they were using them to promote the movie at Chiller Theater that year.
That is great.
That's cool.
So I managed to get like all 3 of them.
I
so
love
the one
it.
side
That's
it's
really
their, and I've been holding on to them for years.
I would frame them.
Yeah,
that
maybe
would be
now
cool.
I will. I've been saving them for
Like,
this.
Yeah, where can you put them?
Like in a little 3-thing.
Yes.
3-frame thing. I don't know where you put it, but, you know.
And I had the coloring book. I'm sorry.
I can't believe there's even a coloring.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of adult coloring
Yeah,
books
that's
now.
true. That's a good point.
Of House of a Thousand.
No, just like adult like movies, like horror movies.
One
and
of the
stuff.
vendors gave it to me at Monster Mania.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, is there anything really to like in this?
You know,
all?
honestly, what I will say is I watched the behind the scenes thing, and they were saying that they shot it on digital. They shot everything on digital after Halloween, or maybe the second one. But I think they did a good job making it look.
It looked like film.
Like it did look like film. So
Yeah.
I think the visual effects and the set design was really fucking cool. I thought personally.
Yeah, I like the location. I like apparently the bar, the ranch that they're at. The Spanish makes no sense.
Oh,
it was like
no way. That's
Del
really funny.
Estra Motel, and like I was on the IMDb fact. They're just like it literally translates to this. Which
Well,
is like,
it is a white guy who owns it.
Yeah,
so
it is
that's
like one of
probably-
those.
We'll chalk that up to being intentional. But
Do you like anything in this one?
I don't know. I like that it was far less like bad. Like,
Than like the
you know what I
torture and
mean?
stuff?
With the rape,
Plot-wise,
the assault,
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But
I just don't understand the point of it.
like in the beginning, I was into it, and then I don't know. Like, did they?
I
Have
would've
to
liked-
go to Mexico.
So I think the original. Well, yeah, they did need to go to
Yeah.
Mexico. They need to go further than
Yeah,
Mexico
they-
for the
yeah,
crimes
literally.
they've done.
it was just yeah.
Apparently, the original idea for them to break out of jail made a little bit more sense. It was going to be like Otis and Captain Spalding cause a riot to like distract the guards and like get out.
No, that'd be a cool.
Instead, they
cool
came up with
escape,
the
yeah.
chain gang thing.
There was just
and
nothing happening in it.
It just and then all the stuff that did happen, you're like, I just saw this one.
Right.
And now that I've watched them back to back, I'm like, the same.
I
did
think
this.
that's,
We did this.
that did like poison it a little bit for me is watching all 3 of them back to back.
Yeah.
I think if you hadn't seen Devil's Rejects and you were like, oh, I loved that movie as a kid, but I'm not going to watch it anytime soon. And then you watch this one, you're like, yeah, this is a fun callback.
Yeah.
But I think watching them back to back really killed it. Watching it, I was like, well, this was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I really have nothing good to say about it.
There's a quote that Sherry Moon says about movies in it that I like, and that's about it.
Yeah, they do talk a lot about movies. Like
Which
the
I
one-
love. It's terrible.
love the one guy who wants to be an actor.
Oh yeah, and he wants to do the
Yeah.
X-rated.
Foxy or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
His sausage man thing. Fuck.
Salami.
Salami man.
Yeah,
Sorry,
salami,
salami
yeah,
man.
that's what it is.
But yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Now we've gotten to the end.
Yeah.
What is the best of Rob Zombie's Firefly Trilogy? Joey C, we'll start with you.
It's by far the Devil's Rejects.
Okay.
Yeah, in my opinion.
Mother pin a rose on me that is so great.
Okay. Casey.
The Munster.
No, that doesn't count.
All the same actors are
No,
in
it doesn't count. Just these 3 movies. What is it?
I have to go with Devil's Rejects.
You still an asshole?
Okay. I think I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna be safe and say, yeah, Devil Rejects is probably the best.
Yeah.
But I feel like now that I'm older, I'm gonna rewatch House more. House is just more fun to watch.
I could see House. I could put all these on in the background.
Yeah, me
Not
too,
3
yeah.
from Hell.
Yeah.
More so House of a Thousand Corpses because I don't want to watch it all the
Yeah.
way through.
I think I've watched it the least amount of time, so I think
Yeah.
that's why I would say that. Because I've watched Devil's Rejects a million times.
Right, so
but I've
have
only
I.
seen
Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses like maybe 3 or 4
Yeah.
times.
The first 2 I've seen a bunch.
Yeah.
A bunch. I just House of Thousand Corpses is just more fun to watch. Like the music video feel to it.
Right.
The kind of arty, like indie feel to it. I don't know. It's just a more entertaining watch for me now.
Yeah.
But I recognize the second one is a lot better.
Yeah.
And I guess you get more Sherry Moon butt in that one.
You do.
Really
I
want to
love
show-
a plumber's crack.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
And straight up butt. They do both on
Yeah,
that
they
one.
do. There's
Yeah.
a-
Oh my gosh, the thing she says, like
Oh my
all of
God.
the thing. Oh,
That was one thing, because they are being like real mean and vulgar, which they should be. That's like a problem we have with movies now, where like people don't want their bad guys to
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're allowed to be bad. They're like, why do they have to say that like racist thing? Like, because they're the bad guy.
These movies are very unapologetic.
And I do like
The
in the
first
third
two
one,
more.
he was doing like gay slurs and
Yep.
stuff. I'm like, yeah, that now I know that guy's a real bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it with It Chapter 2? People were upset that he killed a gay couple.
Yeah,
I'm
I know in
like,
the beginning. Yeah.
he's a demon spider from hell.
They
And
do
he's-
much
in the
worse in
book.
the book. I'll
yeah,
tell
and
you
I'm like,
what.
and he's
Yeah.
supposed like he eats children. He's a bad guy. Why wouldn't he? And they're like, I just thought that was too far. And I'm like, fucking world.
as you wear his outfit.
Yeah.
What, you tell me this isn't a Captain Spalding?
Yeah, what?
Oh, no. Well, look, I got, Otis wears a Confederate flag hat, and I only had my regular American hat. Joey C kept saying, Tony, it has to be a Confederate flag.
I did say that.
I insist. And I said, Joey, look, I know you like that, but I gotta, you gotta chill, man.
I know.
Been a real
he
difference.
talked me out of it.
Been a real difference since that election. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh.
Tony, please.
I know CPR.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. No, wait, I'm not good.
He's not
Oh
good.
my gosh. Give him a second.
I'm good now. That is it from us. Wait, you said you don't want to watch House of a Thousand Corpses again?
No, I will put it on in the background
Yeah.
while I'm cleaning.
Yeah.
I won't stop to watch it. This
Okay.
I would stop to watch it.
Okay. But I think our fans should stop to watch it with our commentary track.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the reason we're doing this is because it's the 20th anniversary of The Devil's
Oh,
Rejects.
yeah.
Happy
Yes,
20th
yeah.
anniversary.
I mentioned it came out in 2005 and other 20th, and I never really connected back. This is the 20th anniversary. And the reason I did this because I was just like, well, I already did the commentary for House, and I'm not going to give a dedicated review to 3 from Hell, so let's just knock them all out.
Yeah.
at
Of course.
once.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course, yeah.
Now, have you seen all of Rob Zombie's movies? I think you've seen more than me and Joey.
This one,
probably.
Yeah, I
this
think you
one,
have.
3 from Hell, Monsters, Lords of Salem. What else am I missing?
Lords of Salem, I need to watch.
I know there was one called 31.
Yeah, 31.
Okay.
I liked 31.
I don't know if he directed that car. I know he has a cartoon, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I've seen.
Lords
so-
of Salem has been on my list for a long time.
What do you
I
like the
just
most?
don't. The Monsters.
Really?
Yes! My children are going to watch
This
that.
is the
They're going to grow
biggest-
up watching that.
Should I show the twins the monsters?
Yeah. I had to watch that with my mom because we were reviewing it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What am I watching?
I
Why
forgot-
am I watching
Wait,
it?"
I forgot to ask this earlier. You saw 3 from Hell in theaters, you said?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
theaters,
And
yeah.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Jeepers Creepers 3. Yeah.
No, 4.
Joey,
Oh,
you
no, 4.
saw-
It was 4. It was 4, yeah.
Oh, you saw 4? I thought it was 3.
Yeah, they did you know how they do that they show like a mystery movie in
my gosh.
theaters?
Well, I think you said you
Yeah.
went out of your way to say.
Yeah, I
see
drove
Oh,
it was
okay.
like 50 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did you first see 3 from Hell?
3 from Hell.
Yeah, when did you?
I
first-
have it on DVD, so,
So you,
when
like,
it
got-
came out,
when it came
I
out?
got it. Yeah,
Was I,
I didn't see it in theaters though.
Was I the only sensible one who went? I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
You
No,
guys
I
went
was
out of your way to
excited.
watch.
I thought this is gonna be amazing.
It was
This
a
is
Shudder-
gonna
Yeah, I was
be
excited.
sick.
It was a Shudder exclusive for a
Yeah.
long
It
time, and
was.
I went, no.
Yeah.
Until we did this episode, I would have went
No,
my whole
I
life
had to rent
never
all of
watching
them, even though I have them all. But
I think I'll go back and watch his other movies. Maybe there's one that I'll actually like.
okay,
Right now,
31. Give that a shot.
31, you think will be good?
Yeah,
If they continue with this, where do you want them to go? You want more Otis and Baby, or you want
I would
them...
like a prequel.
A prequel would be fun.
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
need to know why are they like this.
Yes. I would just go
I
with...
wish one of them. I wish they had one survivor.
Yeah.
That would have been great too.
Yeah.
Like this
Well,
girl.
no, there are some survivors. In Devil's Rejects, they leave during the shootout. They still have like cheerleaders and stuff locked up. So there are like
Are they alive?
Yeah, because then the cops come in and release them. So there
Okay.
are some people who did
I
survive
like
their
something like
attacks.
that too.
Yeah. Again, my dream movie is like people going into those tunnels, dealing with
Oh,
more
yeah.
Dr. Satan stuff.
I would like that too.
Yeah, that would be
I'd like to
sick.
see a Dr. Satan origin and then like people going in afterwards. Like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, we found out. There's
Oh,
this
like
whole...
intertwined.
Like,
and
ignore
shit.
the deleted scene with Dr.
Yeah.
Satan. Pretend it doesn't exist and like just go in that direction.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fun. Like for the people like me who actually like that and don't want to believe it's a dream sequence, can we get that because you just did the same movie twice. I'd rather you circle back to that plot line.
For real.
Rob Zombie's like, I got it. They're on the run again, and then they kill a family. Oh, that's great. But anyway, Joey C, where can we find you? What are you up to these days?
Folks, you can go to youtube.com/officialjoeyc, doing a lot of restaurant reviews and video games.
And video games.
So if you, not in real life. If you ever wonder what the eating habits are in Grand Theft Auto 4, Oblivion, Remastered, etc., you can check out my detailed restaurant reviews. I even check out the bathrooms.
Oh. You know, I can't make fun of you because I'm like playing video games and I'm like, is this like the movie? In this level, it does this. It's not really compatible with the film. And I'm like,
I love food, so what
every time
thing?
I do that, I'm like, fuck, I can't make fun of Joey C for another month or two. Casey, what do you got going on? What are you doing?
You guys, I'm so close to 5,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh my God,
Please
follow.
help me reach it. At Casey the Final Girl. And I want to know, what do you want to see from me?
Whoa.
That could be a dangerous
That's
question,
an Uno
actually.
reverse.
Okay, yeah, no. What do we always say?
Never mind.
Within reason. Within reason.
This is the internet.
What do you want to see
It's
from
so
Casey?
hard to focus on. Do I do my fitness content or do I do my movie stuff? Like, I'm so glad I have you, Tony. Like, this is
do
my
both.
At
outlet.
the same time.
Do both. Be like, yes, the thing I
Yes.
like about this movie is...
Exactly. That's genuinely what you should do, I'm telling you. Do a fitness routine while you review a movie. I'm telling you. It'll
would have
take
so
off.
much fun doing that.
It'll
Oh my
take off.
gosh. And we could have special guests so you guys can work out with me.
Dude, absolutely.
Look at a Final Girl.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Watch a Final Girl in a movie and figure out what her workout routine is.
Well, that's why I want to interview them.
Yes.
I have all these ideas, but I'm too
This
scared
is the
to do
Sidney
it.
Prescott workout routine.
Yes. Now, don't take the idea. But 5K, please help me get there by the end of the year.
Let's do it.
At
And
Casey the Final Girl.
you guys need to sign up for Patreon, even if it's a free membership. Patreon, oftentimes people will be like, hey, YouTube didn't notify me. I'm like, yeah, YouTube sucks.
Oh.
Patreon is better for notifications, and it's going to take me a while. I added the podcast feed to Patreon. So when you're a free member, you get like the free podcast feed.
Okay, great.
And I'm going in the descriptions and linking to the YouTube and Rumble links. So Patreon will be your go-to place to find like all the episodes that got kicked off YouTube. They're on there, and they will link to where you can find the video versions of them.
Your hat.
I know. So even if it's the free version, plus when you get the free version, it will randomly upgrade you to an account, which is a lot of fun.
That's what happened to me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You got randomly upgraded. A lot of people did. I think Gil said his brother thought I gifted him, and I'm like, no, it was random.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least sign up for free to see like what's going on there. Enjoy the free podcast feed. It's just there's a lot of fun stuff there, better updates. And consider paying if you want to try a YouTube membership just to test it out, see what our bonus videos are like.
Yay.
I've been really up in my Patreon game this year.
I'm proud of you, Tom.
Good.
Thanks.
And responding to comments.
And I have been responding
that's
to
a big one.
comments.
Huge.
Getting a lot of angry comments.
Be nice.
No, there were a couple like shorts that took off, but then there's always new people being like, "You idiot," blah blah blah, or there's like a new person who doesn't understand my humor. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, watch a couple more videos. Come on. It's funny when I promote the show, I'm just like, and if you don't like me, I have a lot of co-hosts. And if you don't like my co-host, it rotates. So give a couple episodes a chance.
That's true.
You should have a playlist for every co-host, a separate playlist.
Casey, I don't have enough goddamn time. If you want to send me
That's
the
a good idea, though.
Casey, if you want to send me the links to just your episodes, I'll do it.
I just like if I want to share mine, I just Google YouTube, Hack the Movies Casey.
God damn it. Now that you've
Now
said
I
it,
come on.
I have to do.
I just
Okay,
didn't.
guys.
I don't know.
YouTube comments or page or podcast, whatever. Do you want me to make playlists for individual? The only one I have right now are movie dumpster crossovers. That's the
Well,
only
that
ones I
makes
have.
sense.
Those are good.
Do you want me to go through? I'm not going to count the wrap ups because
No,
that would
God,
be
no.
everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Would you like me to make a playlist of in studio, or at least when it's live, if it's just one-on-one, for every single member? Let me know. They have to have more than 10 episodes.
Oh.
Godspeed.
You
think
are
I'll
well
get there.
over that at this point. You guys
think
are
I'll
over
get
that
there.
at this point. But yeah, that's it from us. We're gonna go eat now. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're gonna get ice cream.
Bye.
Tutti Frutti.
Yes.
Tutti fucking Frutti.
Fruity!
All right, goodbye.
Dr. Satan! Ah, Dr. Satan!
This new, not cute guy came to work at the Penny Mart.
What's a penny mart?
It's
It's one of them cheap-ass stores where you can buy any goddamn thing for 99 cents.
Barry is really short, like the size of an 11-year-old boy, and he has little midget hands.
What's a midget?
It's a little fucker.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos and Patreon page.